What's up guys, it's Ryan here, and welcome to this guide to shifting tombs. Apologies for my voice, I'm sick right now, I'm not feeling well at all, but I thought I'd get this video out for those who are either trying to get their comp capes back, or maybe you're just trying to check out this new minigame in Menaphos and you want some more information before you go in. Requirements wise, you need either 50, 70, or 90 in dungeoneering, agility, thieving, construction, crafting, rune crafting, prayer, and divination. On top of that, this one's pretty obvious, but you need access to Menaphos as that is where the minigame takes place. Once you enter the shifting tombs, you need to talk to Ozan and let him know that you have no more questions. This will allow you to partake in the minigame and join a group. Now, you've got braziers and statues. The braziers will affect which skills you gain experience in while you're in the tomb, while the statues will affect what rewards you'll get when you actually exit the tomb and successfully complete it. When you're looking at the braziers and the statues, you just need to inspect them and it'll tell you what sort of experience you'll be getting if you toggle it, and then you can toggle the ones you'd like. Now, it's also important to note that if you do not toggle any of the statues, each time you complete a shifting tomb, you'll actually get a coin reward. In the 90 plus bracket, you'll receive 100,000 coins per tomb you complete, and you can complete about 12 per hour. Before we jump into the tombs, here are a couple things that are worth keeping in mind. First off, the mobile perk can significantly speed up runs, so if you have it, it's definitely worth bringing. On top of that, you might want to bring yourself a stack of noted items to disassemble, because that can help kill some time while waiting for all of your group members at the end. You earn more reputation the longer you're in the tomb, so it's best to wait at the exit for all group members to complete their assignments before you exit. Now, it's also strongly recommended to use the grouping system as you'll only earn 1/5 of the reputation when you're soloing, especially for those who are going for your comp cape. That's the difference between about 150 hours and 30 hours. Now that we've done all the prep work, it's time to actually get into the tombs. There are 4 main activities and the first 2 of them are personal. We'll go through each of them one at a time and then I will show you guys one full tomb run in its entirety. The first activity is looting treasure chests. This one is extremely simple. All you have to do is click on the treasure chest, wait a couple seconds, and then you are good to go. The second activity is breaking urns. Throughout the tombs, there will be tons of urns all over the ground, and all you need to do is click on them as you run by. You don't have to run up to them to click on them, so as soon as you can see them on your screen, just click on them and you'll be good to go. Those first 2 activities I've just talked about are personal, which means the actions of the people in your group won't actually affect anything for you. So if a group member clicks on a treasure chest, you also need to click on that same treasure chest. Now, the third activity is mining corruption. How you do this is very simple. If there's corruption that is blocking your path, all you have to do is click on it and you will mine it away. Now, if you've recently clicked on 5 urns, you'll actually be glowing, and when you're glowing, you can actually click and you'll mine an entire row out instantly. This is both very good experience and it's very quick as well, so pay attention for that as it will greatly speed up your mining. The fourth activity, and the only activity that's actually a puzzle, is the sarcophagus. This one is extremely simple. Anytime you see like an orange light coming off of the foot of the sarcophagus, that means that it's resetting this rotation. From this point, the sarcophagus is going to shoot 3 colorful blue balls towards 3 different panels on the ground. You need to click on those panels in the same order as the rotation, and if you do that properly, you'll get a message that says you hear a click. At that point, you just need to click on the sarcophagus, and then you are good to continue running through your tomb. And that's really all there is to this minigame. It's the same combination of those 4 mechanics over and over again in a randomly generated space. So now we're going to take a look at one complete run. When the minigame starts, you'll see a countdown timer, and you'll also see the requirements. You'll see 0 out of 4 for sarcophaguses, 0 out of 3 for chests, and then you also see 60 corruption. Each time you click on an urn or mine away corruption, you're adding to that 60 corruption that you need. As soon as you've completed all of your personal goals, you can go to the exit and start disassembling things, or you can continue to run around and explore in hopes of finding more urns you can crush for experience. So now I'm at a treasure chest. Just like I said, all you have to do is click on it, wait a couple seconds, and then you're good to keep running. At this point, we hit a bunch of corruption, but as you can see, because I'm glowing, I can mine it away a row at a time, and that's actually extremely quick, and you'll also see me getting quite a bit of mining experience. So at this point, it just continues like before. I'm mining away these last couple bits of corruption. There's another chest, and you can see already it's a very repetitive minigame, so I'd probably recommend not trying to do the entire comp requirement in one go, because there's a pretty good chance you're going to lose your mind on the way. At this point, I'm getting to a sarcophagus puzzle, just like I showed you how to do before. It's really simple. I see the rotation, I see the 3 drops in a row, and then in that exact order, I click on the panels, I push them all, and then we are good to open up the sarcophagus and we can continue running through this maze. Now that we're on the home stretch, we're going to talk about one really good thing about this minigame, and that would be experience. It's extremely customizable in the sense that you can pick between 8 different skills and earn any split of experience between any of those 8 skills. Not only that, but the experience rates are actually fairly high. I was getting about 55 to 60,000 runecrafting experience per hour, and on top of that, I was getting a little bit over 100,000 dungeoneering experience as well. Now, one last tip I'm going to mention as we get to the conclusion of this tomb is the Bladed Dive ability. This is effectively the same thing as Surge, although it is a melee ability and it runs on a separate cooldown. You can get it from Shadowed Worlds, and that will also help you quite a bit, assuming they don't patch it or change it. So at this point, I get to the end and I'm just disassembling some things. We're waiting for the last member of the team, and then once everybody arrives, you're going to exit the rope. I'm going to get a Dungeoneering experience drop because that's how I've set it up, and I'm also going to get a good chunk of reputation. There are 3 main possible rewards. The first reward is extremely common when looting treasure chests, and that is the Feathers of Mott. You need these feathers to kill monsters in the Slayer dungeon, and they're pretty handy to have. You can also buy them in Menaphos for 1,500 coins each, but there is a daily limit. Other than that, you can also get these gift offerings, which you can turn into any of the faction leaders for reputation. Now, the last thing you can get from looting chests is actually tier 82 dual wield melee sets. These aren't particularly useful, but currently you can definitely sell them for a little bit of money. Okay, that's pretty much everything we need to say about this minigame. And just as a quick heads up, this update just came out, so if they make changes to reputation rates or anything like that, be sure to check the top of the description because I will update you there. So anyway guys, have a great one, thank you so much for watching, and as always, peace out.